Hello, how are you? It's Beth and Tracy, and we are back to do another lesson with you for yoga. So we have Lily in the background, right? She's doing some mindfulness to remind you to be mindful and to meditate. Also have Current here, of course, for Camp Current. He's going to do some yoga with you as well. So welcome back. Make sure that you are in a spot where you're not going to get distracted, maybe on your bed, maybe in your room, maybe someplace else, maybe you're outside. Take the time for yourself. That's always very important. Okay, so get to a spot where you're very comfortable. And as always, we are going to start with our singing bowl. Okay, so you don't need a singing bowl at home, but certainly if you do have instruments and you have a chime at home or even a wind chime. I know a lot of people have wind chimes and you feel like you need that to remind yourself to start the class. Then you can use a wind chime. I have a singing bowl here. It's actually from India. Okay, so just listen. So that is a vibration. When I'm actually holding it, it's vibrating, and you listen to it to the very end when you cannot hear anymore. And that's our symbol for starting class. So we are going to start class today with a little bit of introduction to our program. And our program is all about, if you can see here, wake up, relax, and pay attention with yoga. That's pretty much our overview of our class. And that is a lot of information, but we're breaking it down within 6 weeks of lessons to teach you all about waking up and yoga poses that help you to wake up. We're talking about ways you can relax. We're talking about ways that you can pay attention. So those are some aspects of yoga. Okay, so the first one that we're going to talk about is relaxing. Relaxing is very important. You guys worked so hard throughout the school year, and also for sure you learned something new when we had to do e-learning. So it's very important that you take the time every day to relax. And that doesn't necessarily mean sleeping. It can mean taking 5 minutes to relax, lay in your bed, kind of refocus, getting yourself together. It can mean just listening to music. There are different ways to relax. And we're going to go through the weeks where we're going to teach you different ways to relax. One way is in a couple weeks we're going to be making some mindful eye bags using socks and rice and lavender. Okay, maybe you already have an eye bag or an eye mask at home. Okay, that can help block out light and that can help you to relax. We're going to be doing some guided meditation stories with you that will help your mind kind of close down so that you can just focus on the story to help you relax. We might be in different locations besides camp. We might be at the park, and the park for you might be relaxing. We might be at the beach. Maybe you're listening to the beach. Maybe you're at the beach and you're doing yoga right now. Or maybe you're at a pool or your backyard, wherever you feel relaxed. So we might be bringing you yoga from the beach, and that is a very important place to Tracy and to I. Being at the beach is definitely very relaxing. Putting our feet in the sand, going in the water is very relaxing. Laying on a beach float is very relaxing. So whatever is relaxing to you, we are going to bring that to you. So make sure that you are able to take time out of your day to relax. And remind your family to do the same thing. That definitely helps because you're with your family a lot now. And I know that we're starting to get back into seeing friends, but definitely being in a calm, relaxed state is important. So relaxing is one of them. I talked about the eye bags. Okay. The next one is all about focusing, okay? Focus. Can you see that? Focus. We're going to focus on our breathing. I'm going to put Current down for just a moment. So it's very important in yoga. Yoga is called union. It's like the yoke, okay? It's what brings people together. It's connecting your heart to your core, okay? Your heart, your stomach. You're connecting your breathing to your breath, your breathing to your body. So when you do poses, it's not to just get to a place. It's to actually incorporate your breathing to help you get into poses better, to stay in them longer, to help relax you. Okay, so one way to do that is by focusing on your breath. And a visual that I like to use, or we like to use, is a breathing ball. So we're going to focus just on the breathing ball right now. We're not worried about what we're eating for lunch. We're not worried about, we certainly don't have to worry about homework, although you should be reading. We're going to focus on the here and now. So let's all take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, and a deep breath out. So when I focus on my breathing, I'm taking a deep breath in, like our lungs are taking deep breaths in, and my shoulders are rising. And then I take a deep breath out. My mouth is making an O shape, kind of like you're blowing a bubble. Okay, I'm just focusing on my breath. Sometimes what you can do to help with that, and we're going to get into that more in another lesson, is just all about breath. But what you can do is just take your hand and put it right in front of your face. Okay, and you're going to take a deep breath in and blow on your hand. And it might feel cool, right? Because the breath that comes out of your body is very cooling. And that is actually called a Ujjayi breath. And a Ujjayi breath is actually when you take a deep breath in, but then you close your mouth, and then you can actually hear yourself, or you might want to close your ears off. So take a deep breath in. So let's all say that. Ujjayi. Ujjayi breath is breath, a strong breath that where you can hear your breath, kind of like the ocean. So that is part of focusing. Okay, we might be doing poses that have to do with focusing, such as tree pose, or we might be doing some other poses that help you to focus, to balance. Okay, the next part of doing yoga in these weeks is energize. And there's lots and lots of poses that help you energize. A long time ago, yoginis, they like to worship the sun, and they got a lot of energy from the sun, and you do too. So it is very important this summer to get outside, get some vitamin C from the sun. It helps you to energize, to wake up, open your blinds, take a walk, anything to help you energize. And there's many poses that we're going to talk about that have to do with energy and bringing energy into your body. One lesson we're going to do is something called Doin, and it's going to wake up all the nerve endings in your body. Okay, so we're actually going to be doing that, and we're going to be using this book. Some of you might have gotten it last year at our yoga party, and in here are lots of different yoga poses, and we're going to be using lots of cards too. So there's many different poses for energy. And then the other one has to do with cooperation. So not only is cooperation important in yoga, but in life, right? We want to work together. You want to work with your friends, your family, your school, okay? People that are in need, you want to cooperate. So one day, or a couple days maybe, we're going to actually be using a book, or many different books, different cards, called Yoga Friends. And we're going to do yoga poses together, and we're going to work together to cooperate. So you might be doing yoga with your family member, or a dog, or your cat, or your sibling, and we're going to work together. And when you work together, you have to cooperate to make sure that everything works out. Anyway, so those are just a couple different things that we're going to be doing. And we're always going to be doing this chant when we do our yoga. So I'm going to teach it to you, and I'm also going to post it so that you know the words. And chants are important because it helps you remember things, okay? So it goes like this. Yoga works. Number 1, stretching my body is lots of fun. Yoga works. Number 2, long deep breathing is good for you. Yoga works. Number 3, peace of mind is always free. Yoga works. Number 4, I can always relax a little bit more. And yoga works. Number 5, yoga makes me feel alive. So thanks for joining me today. And make sure you get outside, get some fresh air, and we look forward to seeing you very shortly. Namaste.